It was almost 1 year ago that I started developing my black and white film at home. This video of Kyle McDougall helped me a lot, and I think it is one of the best videos out there if you want to learn. So definitely check it out. Here I'm just trying to explain my own experience as well as all the mistakes that I made during this 1 year. First, I went ahead and purchased this Ilford film starter kit. The equipment in this kit are a dark bag, a 500 milliliter Patterson tank, 3 graduated cylinders, a thermometer, a chemical stirrer, a couple of film hanging clips, and a film can opener for 35mm film. There is also this Ilford Simplicity chemistry kit that I still haven't used, and I keep it for a day that I'm out of all chemicals and really need to develop a roll of film. Eventually, I added more equipment to my kit. First, I bought a digital thermometer. Then 4 of these 500 milliliter cheaper graduated cylinders. And then 3 of these 50 millimeter cylinders for more accurate measurement. And also 4 of these simple mugs. I also got a squeegee to help drying the film. And finally, I got this JJC dark tint, which is good for large format. And yeah, I'm also experimenting with large format 4x5 film. And here are my chemicals. First, I use this Ilford Ilfotec DDX as my developer, but it is expensive and also flagged as a suspected carcinogen. So I switched to Blazinol, which is the Canadian version of Rodinol. For a stop pad, I use this Ilford Ilfostop, and for fixer, Ilford Rapid Fixer. I also use this Ilfotol wetting agent for the final wash of the film. Now, after getting the equipment and chemicals, the next step is to load the exposed film onto a reel and put it inside the developing tank. And it has to be done inside the dark bag. This process was probably the most difficult step for me at the beginning, but after several rounds I learned how to deal with it. When you have an exposed roll of 120 film, you have to open this sticker first. So one advice is that don't close it too bad, just maybe use a temporary masking tape or even an elastic band. Then inside the dark bag, you have to tear the leading part of the backing paper. This part is almost 30 centimeters, and after you get rid of it, you can reach the film itself. To show how it works, I use this practice roll of 120 film and load it with closed eyes onto a reel and film the process for you. Then to load it onto the reel, you gotta find these bumps. Now be careful, there is also these 2 smaller bumps that is very easy to mistake with the main ones. Then you gotta take the beginning of the film and pull it a little so it passes this section. And then you can easily load it onto the reel. If you do it properly after winding 24 times, you can fully load your 120 film onto the reel. Then you gotta place it into the tank and close the door. Now, one stupid mistake that I did once was that I forgot to put this spindle. And if you do that, the light can get into the tank while you are pouring chemicals, and it ruins some of your film. Now, the next step is to prepare the chemicals. I was happy with Blazinol, and the dilution that I used for 120 was 1+25. 1+50 is also good, but it takes more time. Here, I strongly recommend to use this massive depth chart app. I think it is only 13 Canadian dollars, but trust me, it is the best $13 you can spend. Okay, back to preparing chemicals. This part is usually the most time-taking step for me, and the reason is that you have to use a temperature of 20 degrees. So here's how I deal with it. I have 3 main graduated cylinders with the right amount of chemicals in them. 19 milliliter of Blazinol, 25 milliliter of Ilfo Stop, and 100 milliliter of Ilford Rapid Fixer. Then I open the cold tap water, and it is usually warmer than 20 degrees. I have to wait a little and then it goes rapidly below 20. So I have to open the warm water a little. And if the temperature goes too high, I have to play with both to get a stable 20 degree. So when the temperature gets stable, I use these mugs. I actually learned this trick from Kyle McDougall video. He was using a mug to fill the graduates. I use 4 of these mugs. And other than that, I also fill these 4 cylinders to use them later for washing the film. Then I add the 20 degree water to all of these to reach 500 milliliter. And then stir it and get rid of the bubbles. Maybe measure the temperature one more time and then pour the developer in the tank and let the massive depth chart show me the rest of it. For each combination of film, developer, and dilution, there is a different time. For me, I was usually shooting Kentmere 400 at box speed. And I was using 1+25 dilution, which means 7 minutes and 30 seconds of developing time. The first minute of it is constant agitation. Then let it sit for a minute, and then 10-second agitation. Let it sit 50 seconds and so on until you finish the developing time. Now you gotta pour your developer out. It is no good anymore and you gotta throw it away. But don't just flush it in the sink. Pour it into a plastic jug and then dispose it according to your city instructions. Now pour the stop bath in, and from here it is more straightforward. Just 1 minute of constant agitation, and now time and temperature are a little less critical. Now time for fixing. This is also a little similar to developer, but the time is 5 minutes. 1 minute of agitation, then let it sit for 1 minute, then 10-second agitation and let it sit for 50 seconds. And keep doing it until the 5 minute is over. Now the film is not light sensitive anymore and you can be more relaxed, and it is washing time. During the washing, we simply remove all the chemicals. At this stage, I go to those 4 extra graduated cylinders that I had prepared before. So first a quick wash, then fill the tank, agitate 5 times, pour out. Then fill it again, agitate 10 times, pour it out. And finally, fill the tank, agitate 20 times and pour it out. After the washing is done, I use distilled water and fill the tank and then add 3 drops of Ilfotol wetting agent. This makes it easier for the water to come off the film and dry out faster and without leaving watermarks on the film. Then the magic happens. You take the film out and there are the images. So all you gotta do is to hang it to dry out. I also use this squeegee to get rid of some of the water and make it faster to dry. Then it takes around 1 hour for film to dry. And then it is time for scanning. I used a pretty simple method of flatbed scanner using my Epson V600. Now, before finishing the video, let me explain the developing cost for 1 roll of 120. Right now, I buy 500 ml of Blazinol for 21.5 Canadian dollars, 500 ml of Ilfo Stop for $19, and 5 liter of Ilford Rapid Fixer for $78. Ilfotol is $45 for 1 liter, but it only needs a couple of drops for each roll, so the cost is almost zero. Now the total cost is $3.37 for 1 roll of 120, or $1.7 for 1 roll of 35mm. Pretty sweet, right? So that's it. If you like this video, please consider subscribing to my channel. Also feel free to follow me on Instagram, Blue Sky, and X, also known as Twitter.